Thanks for coming to class, everybody. We're doing a lot of stuff today, so take class at your own pace. You can take breaks whenever you need or whenever you want. If something doesn't feel right, skip it. If you want to add in anything, absolutely go for it. And if you have any requests, let me know. All classes are donation based, so if you're able to donate, all of the information on how to do that is right below the video. Otherwise, yeah, we'll get started. I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started in child's pose today. Send your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, and then sit back onto your heels. Rest your forehead onto the earth or any prop that you have. Just let your body melt into your mat. Take a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. A couple more like that. Inhale, fill up. Exhale. One more big breath in. Hold at the top, sip in a little more air. Big exhale. And then when you're ready, Ujjayi Pranayama in through your nose, out through your nose. And take a few more breaths. If movement would feel good, you can curl your hands over to the right. And then over to the left. Find center. Maybe roll your forehead side to side. And push up into a tabletop position. Find all fours. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Slide your heart forward. Exhale, cat. Round and curl your spine. Push into your hands. Pull your belly in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And keep moving through your cow, cat. Add in anything you'd like. Maybe close your eyes. Just let your breath guide you here. Find a neutral tabletop. We'll take a supported side plank. Ground down through your right hand. Rotate your right shin out to the right. Step your left foot back behind you. Lift your left hand high. Now push the entire base of your left foot down so you feel your left leg activate. From here, big circles through your left shoulder joint. Keep pulling your core in. Push your hips forward. Switch directions if you haven't yet. Breath in. Coming into thread the needle, rotate your knees back to face forward, your hips to face forward. Slide your left arm underneath your chest. Drop your left ear to the earth. You can crawl your right arm out and push your palm into the earth. And then right hand back to tabletop. Supported side plank on the other side. Your left hand is your base. Rotate your left shin out. Step your right leg back. Inhale, right hand high. Push your hips forward. Stamp your right foot into your mat. Take a breath in. And then big circles. Both directions. Take an inhale. Thread the needle, exhale, rotate your hips to face forward, both knees to the earth. Slide your right arm under, right ear to your mat. If you want a little more straighten your left hand, push your left palm down. Keep pulling your core in. You'll find a little rotation from your mid-back. And left hand under, back to tabletop. Another round of cow-cat. And downward facing dog. Tuck your toes, send your hips high. Take any movement. Bend one knee, bend the other knee. And keep your feet where they're at. Ragdoll the back of your mat. Crawl your hands back to your toes. Bend your knees a lot. Maybe grab for opposite elbow creases. You can sway side to side. Let your head and neck relax here. And release. Crawl back to your downward facing dog. Option to stay in your down dog. Focus on the hamstring stretch or start to build the heat, the energy in your body. On the inhale, you're going to roll forward to high plank. Get your shoulders right over your wrists. Pull your core in. Exhale, downward facing dog. And you're going to speed up the breath, speed up the movement. So it's kind of like breath of fire. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Find a pace that feels good for you. Maybe it's a little more quick or slow. Every exhale, can you pull your belly button into your spine, almost like you're snapping your core to center and really pushing out your air. Here for 10. Maybe you pick up the pace. 4, 3, 2, we meet in high plank. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Cobra pose, walk your hands by your low ribs. Push the tops of your feet down, feel your quads activate. Inhale, lift your chest. Pull your belly up, push your pelvis down. Can you let your glutes go a little bit and really make your back and core do the lifting? Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, cobra pose, lift up. Keep your chin tucked. Roll your shoulders away from your face. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, tabletop or reverse push-up, reverse plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your spine, parallel your chest to the earth as you engage your core. Exhale, fold forward. One more, inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, slide your fingertips across the earth if you can. Sit low and then sit down, sit back. Pull your knees back towards your heels. Shift your hips back into space. If straightening your arms squeezes your shoulders towards your ears, separate your hands a little, find a bend to your elbows. And then from here, lengthen your tailbone to the earth. You start to pulse, dropping your hips, lifting your hips. Two breaths. Next exhale, airplane arms, flip your hands back in space, rotate your palms to face the earth. Then activate your upper arms as you squeeze your pinkies together and your shoulder blades together. If you want a little more, come high onto your toes. One more breath out. Inhale, rise to stand, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, back bend, cactus out your arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank if you're ready for it, or Chaturanga Dandasana. You can tap your knees to the earth. You can add push-ups. You can skip the flow entirely. Make it unique to your practice today. We'll take our Sun A breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, rise to stand, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, push up to down dog. Squeeze your elbows into your ribs as you lower. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through. Inhale, look to your hands. At the bottom of your exhale, step or hop to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, send your arms high. Nice chair pose. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, bend your knee, open your hip. And send your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, knee to right elbow, shift forward, hug your knee towards your upper arm. You can always tap your left knee down for tabletop. Inhale, kick back. Exhale, opposite elbow. Inhale, extend one more time. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, tuck your chin, push your hands into the earth, step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent, lift your chest, send your arms high, get your shoulders right over your hips. Maybe you bend your back knee if that feels better in your low spine, or even your hip flexors. We'll take a chest expansion to start. Interlace your hands behind you, cross your right thumb on top. Peel your fists away from your low back. Open through your heart. If you want the extra challenge in your legs, you can hover your left knee coming into a lunge, stillness, or adding pulses. Lots of options to work with. Release your grip, send your arms high, inhale. Exhale, pyramid variation. You're going to straighten your front legs, stay on your back toes. Exhale, fold forward. Now your hands can come to hearts, to your shins, to the earth. If you have blocks, that works as well. So your back heel is still lifted. Fold over your front thigh. Keep your spine as long and flat as you can. One more breath out. Now pull your belly in. You got to push through your front foot. Inhale, back to high crescent. Arms come up. One more time. Exhale, pyramid variation. Straighten your front leg, fold forward. Breath out. With your core, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Hug your inner thighs together, hug your shoulder blades together. Option to gaze towards your backhand, challenge your balance. And then notice if you're hinging forward here, can you slide your shoulders back over your hips? One more breath out. Inhale, exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh. Lift your left hand up. Take a breath in. And draw your awareness to your top hand, your left hand. You're gonna rotate your left hand back. Exhale, warrior two, open up. Widen your stance, bend into your front knee. Feel the engagement, the activation through both feet. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Find your side bend stretch. Keep your front knee over your ankle. Exhale, extended side angle, right hand down, left hand high. Take any variation in your arms that feels good. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands. Option for your chaturanga, your push-up. Maybe in down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, open your hips, high bend stretch. And inhale, send your left leg back. Exhale, left elbow. Empty out your air, maybe tabletop with your right knee down. Inhale, kick. Exhale, opposite elbow. Feel your obliques engage as you hug your knee towards your chest. Inhale, kick. One more time. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, up. Exhale, opposite elbow. Empty out your air. Resist the urge to rush the movement. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Round through your spine. Scoop your core in. Step through low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. See that your feet are hip bones distance apart. And then chest expansion. Interlace your hands behind you. This time your left thumb crosses on top. If the chest expansion is uncomfortable, use a towel or a strap. You can also take a supported back bend with your hands behind your head. If you did so on the other side, work into your legs, come into a lunge, hover your right knee, stillness or pulsing. And then arms to the sky, inhale, straighten your front leg, keep your back heel lifted with the support of your core. Exhale, pyramid variation, fold forward. Your hands can come anywhere that feels good. You're gonna feel the stretch behind your left leg. Keep your hips facing forward. If your right hip opens a little, rotate it back down to the earth. One more breath out. Pull your core in even tighter. Inhale, high crescent. Straighten your front leg. Exhale, pyramid variation, fold. A few breaths here. Inhale, back to high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Left hand back, right hand forward. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. Maybe gaze to your back hand. Inhale, exalted warrior, back hand to back thigh. Reach your right hand up and back. Take a breath in. Exhale, warrior two, spin your right hand back. Open through your hips to face the right. Push down firmly and evenly through both feet. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Reach up and back, knees stay connected to your front lunge. Exhale, extended side angle, left hand down, right hand high. Finding whatever variation you did on the other side. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior, peaceful warrior. Exhale, high to low plank, hands to the earth. And down dog. 10 breaths. So your resting pose can be down dog. Maybe it's child's pose, how we started class. 8 breaths, and then we'll flow through our sun bee. If you want something more active, maybe you take push-ups, donkey kicks. 5 breaths. And we'll flow, but you always move according to your breath. Take a full round of breath. And then we meet in down dog. Press into your hands, tuck your toes, hips to the sky. Feel free to take a break whenever you need to, especially if you're losing control or connection to your breath. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, extend. One more time, exhale, right elbow. Kick. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid variation. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid variation. Inhale, high crescent. Open arm twist, exhale. Inhale, exalted warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, right elbow. Kick, inhale. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale it. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, knee to nose, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid variation. Core pulls in, inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, high crescent. Open arm twist, exhale. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, chaturanga to down dog. One more time through each side. Take it or leave it, whatever you need. Inhale, lift, right leg. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, left elbow. Lift, inhale. You got it. Exhale, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid variation. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, flow to down dog. Left side, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, kick. Right elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift. Left elbow. Inhale. Right elbow. Lift, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Low lunge. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, exalted. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, peaceful warrior reverse. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reverse. Exhale to down dog. Your down dog, take a big breath in. Sigh it out. Lift your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. Hug your right knee to your upper arm. Step your right foot all the way to the top right edge of your mat. Bring both hands inside your right foot. If you want to stay with something active, keep your back leg lifted. Maybe even step into hurdler's pose. Or slow down your heart rate, slow down your breath. Drop down to your forearm. Let your head and neck go. Notice any changes in your body, any different sensations, the building of heat, shifts in thoughts. And push up into your hands. We'll take that on the other side. Press back into down dog. Lift your left leg. Exhaling the left elbow. Lizard lunge. Tap your right knee down or keep it lifted, working in a similar variation on this side, although it may feel a bit different. And push up into your hands. Head to down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, come through to a seat. If you need a sip of water, take it. Whew, sweating. Getting hot in here. Navasana boat pose. Bring your toes to the earth. Lean back when you feel your core engaged. That's where you stay. Slide your heart to the sky. You can always lift your shins, straighten your legs. Bring your arms out. Let's go for 4 breaths. Can you lean a little further back? Pull your core in a little tighter. Coming into low boat, hands to heart will be most challenging. If you have low back issues, I highly suggest hands behind you for support. Lower down, low boat pose. Pull your belly in. Your shoulders are hovering. Your heels are hovering. You can scissor kick your legs. Wherever you're at, you're breathing. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Big stretch. Reach your toes forward. Arms up overhead. Plant your feet on the earth. Coming into a figure 4 crunch. Bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh and keep your right foot flexed at 90 degrees. Hands behind your head. Exhale, crunch up. Pull your belly down. Draw your elbows and chin away from your chest. So maybe this is where you stay, working with the traditional crunch. Your exhale lifts you. Your inhale drops your shoulders. If you want a little more, you're going to exhale, hug your left knee to your chest. And then inhale, hover your left heel. Maybe even straighten your left leg as your shoulders drop. Exhale, squeeze everything in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. With your breath. Let's go 10 more here. I think we have 4. 3, 2,
1. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Take figure 4. You can keep your left foot planted or slide your hands behind your left thigh. Hug your thigh to chest, and then use your right elbow to push into your right inner thigh, sending your knee away from you. Just keep the 90-degree bend in your right ankle. Feels good. Sway out side to side. And then release your grip. Plant both feet. We'll switch out our legs. Your left ankle comes on top of your right thigh. Interlace your hands behind your head. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Elbows are wide. Lower. So the exhale is the lift. The inhale is the lower. Option to stay here with your feet, your legs, your lower body in stillness, or add on. Exhale, crunch your knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Maybe your right heel hovers. Exhale, crunch. Extend. Take a break if you need. Just join back in as you're ready. Be honest with yourself and what you need today. So maybe it's pushing through. Maybe it's backing off. You've got 10. Stay with your breath wherever you're at, even if it's in a pause. 4 more. Woo. 2. And 1. Figure 4. You can drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Slide your hands through. Interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Push your left elbow into your left thigh. Keep the flex in your left ankle. And release. 1 more set of crunches. Bicycle crunches. You can always keep your feet planted and focus on your upper body, knees and shins parallel, or legs straight. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Twist on the exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. We're here for 20 seconds. You can move quickly, pick up your pace, your heart rate, or slowly. 10. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Sway a little side to side. Grab from behind your thighs. Start to rock and roll. Rolling into a tabletop. Option to push up through your flow, your chaturanga, or head straight to down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Straighten your front leg, triangle pose. Reach your right hand forward, shift your hips back in space, then drop your right hand down to your mat, your block. Your left hand can come high. Push firmly through both feet. Spin your heart open. It's kind of like a little back bend here. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you want to challenge your obliques, bring your right hand up, maybe your left hand over, but keep tension out of your shoulders, your face. Stay with your breath. Full round of breath. Inhale, come all the way up. Toes out, heels in. Exhale, horse squat, sit low. Sway a little side to side so you can find your depth. And then shoulder roll. Squeeze your shoulders up and back. Forward and down. Drop your hands to your thighs. Shift your hips back in space. Take an inhale to lengthen your spine to the crown of your head forward. Exhale, rotate, twist to the front. Drop your left shoulder. Keep pushing your knees back towards your ankles. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the back. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back to horse squat, hands to heart, sit a little lower. We pulse here. If you want more, you can add in a little jump. You can come high onto your toes and pulse from your toes. If you get to that shaky point, just notice how you respond to the challenge. You find something about this that feels good. One more breath out. And then inhale, rise to stand. Rotate your toes in, puff up your chest. Exhale, wide-legged fold, Prasarita. You can bend your knees as much as you need to, especially if you're tighter in your back or your hamstrings. Few breaths here. So if you need to make your way upside down, now's a good time to do it. You can take a twist. Crawl your hands out in front of you. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold deeper. Push your hands or fingertips into the earth as you press your chest towards your thighs. Shoulders down your spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, crawl forward. Spin your back heel to the ceiling. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Tap your left knee down. Draw your arms up overhead. Option to bring your hands to your front thigh and add a little more pressure. Sink your hips towards the earth. Then hands to heart. Hinge forward, pull your belly in. Exhale, revolve crescent. You can always skip the bind here. If it feels okay, maybe you hook your left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. So long as you're wrapping your core in, you don't need the bind to get the twist. If you want more, tuck your back toes, lift your back leg. Hug your inner thighs together, and then work with your breath. Every inhale, send the crown of your head forward as you slide your shoulder blades down your spine. Every exhale, pull your core in a little tighter. Can you activate your back leg a little more? Think about pressing your hamstring towards the sky. One more inhale. Exhale, fold hands to earth. Tap your back knee down, half splits. Straighten your front leg, fold over your front thigh. You can grab onto the outside edge of your front foot with your left hand and gently pull your chest closer to your thigh. Release your grip, crawl forward, low lunge, pull your belly in. Exhale, standing split. Step onto your front leg. Maybe you reach back or out for your ankle or calf with one hand or both. You can always take handstand hops. And coming into warrior three, pull your core in. Your hands can stay tapped down or hands to heart center, maybe arms forward. Notice if you're sinking into your right hip, push through the base of your right foot, use your core to lift up and out of your hip crease. And then from here, tap your left toes down to the earth. Inhale, lift your left leg back up. Exhale. Inhale, keep your belly pulling in, your spine is flat. 2 more. When we meet in low lunge, hands to the earth, step your left foot back, coming into a twist, ground onto your left hand, inhale, open up. Your left knee can always tap down. Pull your core in, twist from your mid-spine to upper spine. Taking this into a side plank, your left hand is your base, so option to take high plank first, step your right foot back, or step straight into it, finding your side plank variation. Your left knee can tap down for supported side plank, how we started practice. Breath in. Exhale, high plank to low plank or straight to down dog. Six breaths. Maybe that's child's pose. Maybe it's down dog. Maybe it's donkey kicks. Landing softly. 4 breaths. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, step through low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Straighten your front leg. Triangle pose, reach your left hand forward, shift your hips back, drop your left hand down, right hand high. Open through your heart, find the same opening through your hips. It's gonna be a tiny movement. Push your bottom hip, your left hip forward as you roll your right hip back. You took a different variation in your arms, go there. One more breath out. Inhale, come all the way up. Toes out, heels in. This time, exhale, Malasana frog squats. You're gonna sit a little lower. Sway your hips side to side, find the depth. You can always sit on a block or slide some support like a towel or a blanket underneath your heels. Now, option to stay here. We're gonna come into a lift and lower with the breath, kind of like we did with our high plank to down dog in the beginning of practice. So it's a forceful exhale and then inhale up, exhale, inhale, exhale. So using different breath in the Ujjayi Pranayama, it's more of like a breath of fire. If this makes you dizzy or it's a little too much, slow down the pace or hold in stillness. Here for 10. 5. Can you make your breath a little louder, a little more forceful? 3, 2, 1. Holding in your squat. Option to stay and focus on the hip stretch or crow pose. Plant your hands, walk your knees to your upper arms. Roll forward, one foot lifts, the other foot lifts. If you feel confident in your crow, try straightening your arms even just a little bit. And arms come out in front of you, palms face up, push through your feet. Pull your pelvic floor in, inhale, lift halfway so your thighs are in line with the earth, and then you pulse, burning out your quads. Whew, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up, good work. Toes turn in. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Take what you need here. Maybe you shake your head yes, shake your head no, or move your upper body. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold deeper, push your hands into the earth so you can send your chest to your thighs without squeezing your shoulders to your ears. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge, crawl forward. Kneeling crescent, tap your right knee down. You can always pad your back knee. Lift your arms up or hands to your front thigh. Take an inhale. Hands to heart center. Shift forward, pull your belly in, and then exhale, you twist. Option for the bind, know that it's not necessary. Maybe you tuck your back toes, lift your back leg, challenging your quads even more. Keep pulling your belly in, hug your inner thighs in. Full round of breath. And tap your back knee down if it's lifted. Draw your core in as you rotate your heart forward. Half split, straighten your front leg, fold over your front thigh. Crawl forward, low lunge. Standing split step on your left leg, lift your right leg high. Drop your gaze towards your knee or shin. Rotate your right hip down so your hips face the earth. Maybe this is where you stay, or warrior 3. Push through your left foot, lift up and out of your left hip, find the T shape in your body, and then right toes tap. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale. Notice if you're rounding through or curving through your low back. You can even bring your left hand to your low spine to draw the awareness there and keep your low back flat. Every time you lift, you're squeezing your glute. Let's go 2 more. And low lunge. Hands to the earth, step your right foot back. Inhale, twist, send your left hand high. Option to tap your right knee down. Side plank, however you choose to get there, whatever variation you choose. Stack your hips. That generally means rolling your left hip forward on top of your right. Maybe you gaze to your top hand, challenge your balance. Take a breath in. Exhale, we meet in down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon or any variation of pigeon you'd like. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Send your left leg back into space. You can stay upright or fold forward. You can flip onto your back for another set of figure 4. Take a full breath. And then push back tabletop or down dog. If you're on your spine, you can switch out your legs. Take a counter stretch. Bend your right heel into your opposite glute. Open your hip. If you want to flip your dog, go for it. And then take the other side as you're ready. If you're feeling any pain in your front knee, flip onto your back. Take a full breath. And When you're ready, push back into your release. And drop down to a tabletop. So we're going to do one final push through the upper body, one final push through the core. Find a hovering tabletop. Tuck your knees, hover your knees a few inches off of the earth. If you prefer holding traditional plank, or if you want to find a resting posture, by all means, go for it. So option to stay here. You can tuck your knees down and take a rest whenever you need, or right elbow, or right knee, right elbow, step it back. Left knee, left elbow, step it back. Push into your mat, find the rounding in your upper spine. Pull your belly up and in. Just about halfway through, come back to your hovering tabletop. Now from here, right knee, right elbow, slide it over to the left elbow. Right elbow, left elbow. You can go quick, you can go slowly. One more time each side. Step it back, and then left knee, left elbow. I'm shaking, maybe you're shaking. Find your edge. Take one more round after that, and then when you need, you rest. Breathing, breathing. One more time each side. Step back, hovering tabletop. You're here for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take a cow cat. You can flip your fingers towards your knees. And lower all the way down onto your belly, Sphinx pose. Get your shoulders right over your elbows. Slide your heart forward, your elbows back in space. Tuck your chin a little. Notice if you're sinking into your shoulders, can you push through your forearms, lengthen through your spine. We'll take a quad stretch. Bring your left forearm in line with the top of your mat. Bend your right knee. Maybe this is where you stay, or reach back, grab for your foot, hug your heel in. Push your entire right thigh down. Right thigh, right hip down. It's a slight tuck of your pelvis towards your face. Should deepen the stretch. And release other side. Right forearm in line. Bend your left knee. Option to stay or go for the bind. Reach back. And release. Lower all the way down. Shoulder stretch. Send your right arm out to a T or a 90-degree bend. Roll into your right side. You can always support the side of your face with any type of prop. Back to center, other side. Send your left arm out. Palm face down or to a T. Inhale to center. Walk your hands by your low ribs. Push yourself up to a seat. Janushirasana. You can always sit on a block or a prop to elevate your hips. Send your right leg out to the right. Bring your left foot towards your inner thigh. Take your right hand or forearm, slide it underneath your right calf. You can also piece fingers, wrap them around your right big toe. Then inhale, lift your left arm up and over, finding a side bend stretch. If this ever bothers your bent knee, slide a block or a prop underneath it. Rotate your heart open to the sky. One more breath out. Inhale, come all the way up. Turn your shoulders to frame your right leg. Exhale, you fold forward. You can bend your right knee as much as you need to. Inhale, come up, other side. Send your left arm out. Bring your right foot to your inner thigh. Slide your left hand or forearm underneath your calf or peace fingers around your left toe. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, side bend. If you've got the flexibility, maybe you wrap your right peace fingers around your left big toe. But if your heart drops to the earth to find that grip, let it go. You want the rotation, the opening of your heart to the skies. Stretch through your right oblique. One more breath out. Inhale, rise. Turn to frame your left leg. Exhale, you fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Extend both legs out long in front of you. Lift your arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, seated fold. Fold forward. You can bend your knees and take the stretch in your back and your spine instead, or straighten your legs. Use your upper arms to pull your chest to your thighs. And release your grip. We'll lower all the way down onto the earth. Happy baby pose. Hug your knees into your chest. Grab for anywhere that feels good, the outside edges of your feet, your ankles, or the backs of your thighs. Send your tailbone down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You can sway side to side. Maybe straighten one leg, the other leg. And release your grip. Hug your knees in. Exhale, twist to the left, supine twist. Drop your knees over to the left, stack your hips one on top of the other. Your right arm can come out to a T. Inhale, center, hug your knees in. Exhale, twist to the right. Consider here if there's any final movement you need to complete your practice. Inhale, center. Give yourself a squeeze. Find some gratitude for your body, everything it does for you each and every day. And exhale, release. Final resting pose. Take whatever shape feels best to you today. Take a breath in. Big sigh out. Let it go.
I will leave you here resting. Stay as long as you can. Thanks so much for coming. I miss you guys. Have a great day.